We had a family in services. It was a dad and his young daughter, and he had actually not been with her for several months prior. The child had been with mom in a very unstable, transient environment. And so when we got the referral, it was actually from the courts. The dad didn't know that there was a developmental concern, but she qualified with what we call global delays, meaning that she had multiple developmental domains that were delayed more than 25%. She had delays in multiple areas of development that the dad was not aware of and did not understand. So through the course of our services, we helped dad understand where she was in her development, helped him understand what developmental appropriate expectations were for the child, so he was then able to identify when there were concerns. We provided therapy services so she made progress in her development, and we also supported dad in learning how to do those therapy strategies himself. Since our program relies on a coaching model, a lot of times we're teaching the parents to be the child's therapist, so when we end services, they can continue progressing with their child. And then we also helped dad establish several services for when he closed, so that way the support to the family didn't end, especially because of the environmental factors. There was still custody details that were still being worked out. The child was still kind of being moved between dad and mom a little bit, and that was causing continued social emotional concerns. So we ensured that therapy services were in place for her, that she was in a stable school setting where she could at least continue to be monitored for other concerns. That what we're doing is planting seeds. We're planting seeds by supporting the family and letting the parents know that they're not alone, or by teaching them parenting strategies, discipline strategies, developmental strategies that they can carry on with them as parents, with that child and with any other child that they may have down the road, that will ensure that those children are successful. But that means that we don't get to see the fruit of that labor. We often have to provide these services knowing that we're making a difference without ever seeing the results. But it is there. We often get postcards, emails, random text messages from families down the road letting us know. I still have one family that will text me every developmental milestone 5 years later, now that their children are in 2nd and 3rd grade, letting me know that what we did made a difference, that they feel happier as a family because they've gotten that support.